Welcome to Google Online Classes. See students, some properties of indefinite integrals. Some properties of indefinite integrals. So what is the properties of here? See students, see some properties here. Derivative of integral of f of x into dx. Derivative of integral of f of x into dx. Already you know that integration is the reverse process of or inverse process of differentiation. So what you will get that the integration of the derivative will be cancelled. You will get the outcome is f of x. Similarly you can see this derivative of, that is the integral of f dash of x into dx. Integral of f dash of x meaning is the derivative of f of x. So integration, the derivative will be cancelled. The outcome it will become f of x plus c. So the integration will be the integral constant once again. In the derivative, the constant will become the 0. So that's why the outcome will become only f of x. But here the integration at the end we are doing the integration here will be the integral constant. Okay. So similarly, see that integral of f of x plus g of x into dx. Integral of f of x plus g of x into dx. You can written as integral of f of x into dx. Apply the integration for this one plus integral of g of x into dx. Integral of g of x into dx. And also you can see that integral of k into f of x. Integral of k into f of x into dx. What is that? It can be written as k is a constant. You can take it out. So you can written as k into integral of f of x into dx. Similarly, you can take integral of k1 into f of x plus k2 into g of x into dx. K1 into f of x plus k2 into g of x. It can be written as k1 into integral of f of x into dx. Where k is a constant. Okay, k is a constant. K1, k2 is also constants. So k1 into f of x plus k2 into g of x. You can write as k1 into integral of f of x into g of dx plus k2 into integral of g of x into dx. So you can see these are ones here. Derivative of integral of f of x into dx is f of x. Integral of f dash of x into dx is equal to f of x plus c. Integral of f of x plus g of x, you can write as integral of f of x plus integral of g of x. K into f of x into dx. Integral of k into f of x into dx, you can write as k into integral of f of x into dx. Integral of k1 into f of x plus k2 into g of x into dx. It can be written as k1 into integral of f of x into dx plus k2 into integral of g of x into dx. Okay. See the points here, students. See students, see the exercise 7.1. So what is that exercise is? Find the antiderivative or integral of the following functions by the method of inspection. So they are asking you have to calculate the integral of the functions by using the method of inspection. Okay. So what is that one is? So see the question number 1. So what is the question number 1 is? See the question number 1. Sin 2x. So what is the method of inspection? Inspection is nothing but we are given the formulas list. What we are did that one? We are taken some function, we are differentiated. Then the outcome, if you are apply the integral of that outcome, it will give you the original function. That is called the inspection method. So that meaning is actually what is that? Derivative of f of x is equal to g of x. It is a derivative. Okay. So here what they will give you, that they will give you this function. They will ask what is the original function is. This is the, here the process, the antiderivative. They will give you g of x. They will ask find out the f of x is. That meaning is the integral of g of x is f of x. Okay. So this is the method of inspection. So that is nothing but, so how to calculate that sin 2x? Integral is by method of inspection is. So first what we will take that, they are asking the sin 2x, we will start that, it is a reverse process, so that's why we will start with the derivative of cos 2x. Derivative of cos 2x. So that is equal to derivative of cos. Derivative of cos is nothing but minus sin 2x into derivative of 2x. Derivative of 2x. Derivative of cos is minus sin. But it is not x, it is a 2x. So that's why you will get a derivative of 2x also. Derivative of 2x also. So that is nothing but here, that implies derivative of cos 2x is equal to minus 2x derivative is 2. So you will get that minus 2 into sin 2x. So that implies, take this a minus 1 by 2 to this side, it will become minus 1 by 2 into derivative of cos 2x, that is equal to sin 2x. So that implies take this minus 1 by 2 inside, what happens? Derivative of minus 1 by 2 into cos 2x is equal to sin 2x. The derivative of this function is this one. So the meaning is the integral of this function is this one. Yes or no? So therefore what we will write as, therefore integral of sin 2x into dx, integral of sin 2x into dx is equal to minus 1 by 2 into cos 2x plus c. C is nothing but integral constant. Integral constant. Are you understand, students? So what is the inspection method? So first we have to take that sin 2x. It is the reverse process. So that's why we are started with the cos 2x. Derivative of cos 2x is equal to, derivative of cos is a minus sign, but it is not x, it is a 2x. So other than the x, you have any function is there, you have to differentiate that function once again. Okay. So 2x derivative is a 2. So minus 2 into sin 2x. Take this minus 2 to this side, it will become minus 1 by 2, and take this minus 1 by 2 inside. Derivative of minus 1 by 2 into cos 2x value is sin 2x. So automatically integral of sin 2x into dx is equal to minus 1 by 2 into cos 2x plus c. Here I am going to give one important formula. In the next time we don't do all these process. I will give you the formula is, what is that one is? Integral of sin of ax plus b into dx. So in the place of x, what you have? Ax plus b is there. Are understanding that? Integral of sine. What is the integral of sine? Integral of sine is nothing but minus cos of ax plus b by the derivative of ax plus b. The derivative of ax plus b come into the denominator. What is the derivative of ax plus b? That is a plus c. See the important formula. See the first this one. Sin 2x integration is minus cos 2x. Sin 2x integration is a minus cos 2x. 2x derivative is a by 2. Sin integration is a minus cos. But 2x is there. 2x derivative is a 2. So that come into the denominator. So that's why you can get the confusion why you are taking in the denominator a, the derivative. Why? Because this is the proof. Understand? This is the example for this one. Okay. So similarly, you can see that one more problem. See the question number 2, that is the cos 3x. Find the integral of cos 3x. So what is that one is? I will take the solution here. So what we will start the problem? They are asking the reverse actually. So that's why what we will start that antiderivative. So that's why we will take a derivative of cos 3x. Derivative of cos 3x they are asking. I will start with the sin 3x. Okay. We will start with sine 3x. So what is the sine derivative? Sine derivative is cos. Sine derivative is cos. Sine f of x derivative cos f of x into this derivative. You will get that derivative of 3x. Derivative of 3x. Any function is there, you have to differentiate that function once again. So that implies derivative of sine 3x. Derivative of sine 3x is equal to 3x derivative. 3x derivative is 3. So you will get that 3 into cos 3x. Derivative of 3x is 3. So you will get the 3 into cos 3x. So that implies, take this 3 to the denominator, 1 by 3 into derivative of sine 3x. So that is equal to cos 3x. Take this 1 by 3 inside. Derivative of 1 by 3 into 1 by 2 into sine 3x. 1 by 3 into sine 3x is equal to cos 3x. So that meaning is the derivative of this function is cos 3x. The integral of cos 3x is this function. So what we will written that, therefore integral of cos 3x into dx, integral of cos 3x into dx is equal to 1 by 3 into sine 3x into sine 3x plus c. So what you are observed here, students, what is you have to observe? Integral of cos is a sine. Integral of cos is a sine. But here 3x is there. 3x derivative is 3. That 3 coming into the denominator of sine 3x. I understand that the derivative of this function come under the sine 3x value. So that's why we are going to give one more formula. What is that formula? Is integral of cos of ax plus b. Integral of cos of ax plus b into dx is equal to what happens? So that is nothing but sine of ax plus b. Cos integral is a sine, and ax plus b derivative is a plus c. Integral of cos of ax plus b. What is the integral is? Integral is nothing but a sine of ax plus b. Ax plus b derivative is a. It will come into the under the denominator of sine of ax plus b. Are you understand that? So this is the proof why you are getting the under value is a. In the next questions we will use these formulas directly. Okay. So see that question, students, and write down these formulas. Okay. See the question number 3. So what is the question number 3 is? See the question number 3. So e power 2x. E power 2x. So they are asking what is the integral of this function. Okay. So here what we will start with, solution is integral of, that is the derivative of e power 2x. Derivative of e power x. Derivative of e power x is e power x. Derivative of e power x is e power x. So e power 2x derivative is e power 2x into derivative of, this is not x, it is a 2x. So that's why what I am told that you have to differentiate the function once again. So derivative of 2x. So that implies derivative of e power 2x is equal to 2x derivative is 2. 2 into e power 2x. Derivative of 2x is 2. Why? Because x derivative is 1. So 2 into 1 is 2 only. So that implies, take this 2 to this side, what you will get, that 1 by 2 into derivative of e power 2x is equal to e power 2x. So that implies, take this 1 by 2 inside, derivative of 1 by 2 into e power 2x, that is equal to e power 2x. So therefore, what is that? Therefore, derivative of this function is e power 2x. Integral of e power 2x is the original function. What is that? 1 by 2 into e power 2x. So integral of e power 2x into dx is equal to 1 by 2 into e power 2x plus c. So see that formula, and this is in the form, I will give you the formula for this one also. If any problem is in the form integral of e power ax plus b into dx. Any problem is in the form of e power ax plus b into dx. What is that? Integral of f of x. Integral of f of x. What is that? Integral of f of x is e power. Integral of e power f of x. It is nothing but e power ax plus b by the derivative of ax plus b. The derivative of ax plus b is a only. Why? Because b is a constant, it will become 0. Ax derivative, x derivative is 1. A into 1 is a. So the derivative, it will come under this value. So this is a one more formula. Integral of e power ax plus b into dx is equal to e power ax plus b by a plus c. Are you understand, students? So see the next question, question number 4. So see the question number 4. Ax plus b whole square. Ax plus b whole square. So ax plus b whole square, they are asking what is the integral of this function is. So see that question. So what is that one is? I will take that derivative of ax plus b whole cube. Ax plus b whole cube. Why? Because x power n derivative is n into x power n minus 1. So ax plus b whole square it will become. Okay. So that's why what we are started that derivative of ax plus b whole cube. So what happens? Derivative of x power n. Derivative of x power n formula. Derivative of x power n formula. N into x power. What is the x term is here? Ax plus b whole power n minus 1, that is 3 minus 1 into derivative of ax plus b. See students, it is in the form of x power n. It is in the form of x power n. What is the derivative of x power n? N into x power n minus 1. If anyone have the formulas doubt, what I am giving the formula, write down that at one side. Okay. So x power n derivative n into x power n minus 1. N into x power n minus 1. But it is not x. So that's why we have to differentiate the function once again, the derivative of ax plus b. So it is a function. So that implies derivative of ax plus b whole cube is equal to ax plus b derivative is a. Ax plus b derivative is a. So then what happens? It will become 3a into ax plus b whole power 3 minus 1. So take this 3 minus 1, it will become the square only. So it is a whole square. So take this 3a to this side, what it will become? 1 by 3a into derivative of ax plus b whole cube, that is equal to ax plus b whole square. So that implies, take this 1 by 3a to inside, what happens? Derivative of 1 by 3a into ax plus b whole cube, the derivative of this function is ax plus b whole square. So the derivative of this function is ax plus b whole square. So therefore what we can written as, therefore integral of ax plus b whole square into dx is equal to integral of ax plus b whole square into dx is equal to 1 by 3a into ax plus b whole cube plus c. Integral of ax plus b whole square into dx, what is that value is? That is nothing but ax plus b whole cube by 3a plus c. Okay students, see the next question, see the question number 5. So these are all the basic questions, and if you can understand and you have to practice these questions well, we will do that remaining questions easy. Okay, so see the next question, question number 5. So they are asking sin 2x minus 4 into e power 3x. Sin 2x minus 4 into e power 3x. So they are asking by the inspection method. So here what you have to start with, derivative of, so you have to take some function in the reverse process, that is nothing but integration, yes or no? So what you have to take, that sin cos to sin 2x is there. Sin 2x, what is the integration of sin 2x is? I am already given the formula. First question, sin ax plus b derivative is minus cos ax plus b by a, yes or no? So that's why sin 2x integration is minus cos 2x by 2, yes or no? Sin 2x integration is minus cos 2x by 2 minus just now, that is we are completed the question number 3, e power ax by a. So that meaning is we will take 4 by 3 into e power 3x. So what I am taking the function here, actually the integration of this function we are taken here directly. So sin 2x integration is minus cos 2x by 2, already I know that. So that's why I am taking the function directly. E power 3x integration is e power 3x by 3, already I know that, that's why I am taking that one. But here we have to inspect them. We have to inspect the what is the condition is here. If you are differentiate the function, you will get this function or not, that is you have to check. Okay, so see that one, that is equal to what you will get that. First apply the derivative for this function, what that is, that minus 1 by 2 into derivative of cos 2x, minus 4 by 3 into derivative of e power 3x, minus 1 by 2 into derivative of cos 2x minus 4 by 3 into e power 3x. If you can differentiate this function, you have to get the original function. Okay, so what is that one is? That implies that is equal to minus 1 by 2 into cos 2x in derivative, cos 2x derivative is minus sin 2x into 2x derivative is 2. Cos 2x derivative is a minus sin 2x. So 2x derivative is 2 minus 4 by 3 minus 4 by 3 derivative of e power 3x. Derivative of e power 3x is e power 3x derivative is e power 3x into 3x derivative is 3. The derivative, it will come into the product. In the integration, the derivative, it will come into the under the value of that one. Okay, that is the difference. So that is equal to what happens? This 2 will be cancelled, and here 3 will be cancelled. What you will get? That minus of minus plus, it will become sin 2x minus 4 into e power 3x. So the derivative of this function is this one. The integral of this function, it will become this. Yes or no? So therefore, what we can conclude that integral of sin 2x minus 4 into e power 3x into dx is equal to, the integral of this function is equal to minus cos 2x by 2 minus 4 by 3 into e power 3x plus c. So see that question, students, once again. So you have to take the integral of this function, just differentiate, you will get the original function. So then we can take that integral of this one is equal to this one. Okay, so we can take the values here. See the next question, question number 5. Question number 6. See the question number 6. So what is the question number 6 is? So in this one they are asking, find the following integrals. So in this one there is no method of inspection, you can integrate the functions directly. Okay, so see the question number 6. So what is the question number 6 is? Find the following integrals in the exercise problem number 6 to 20. So they are asking directly integrals. So what is the first question is? Integral of, so integral of 4 into e power 3x plus 1 into dx. So this is the problem. So what we will start that? Integral of 4 into e power 3x plus 1 into dx. That is equal to, how can you write that? Apply the integral first. Integral of 4 into e power 3x into dx plus integral of 1 into dx. Integral of f of x plus g of x into dx. Integral of f of x plus integral of g of x. So that is equal to, here 4 is a constant, you can take it out. 4 into integral of e power 3x into dx plus integral of 1 into dx. So that is equal to 4 into integral of e power ax. Integral of e power ax, already I am given the formula. What is the integral of e power ax? Integral of e power ax into dx. So that is equal to integral of e power ax by the derivative of ax is a plus c. Integral of e power ax integration is e power ax by a plus c, and integral of 1 into dx is equal to x plus c. Already you know these two formulas here we are going to use. So that is e power ax formula is e power 3x by 3x derivative take under the value of this, e power 3x by 3 plus integral of 1 is x plus c. So that is equal to 4 by 3 into e power 3x plus x plus c. Are understand, students? See the next question, question number 7. So see the question number 7. What is that one? Is integral of x square into 1 minus 1 by x square. X square into 1 minus 1 by x square into dx. Integral of x square into 1 minus 1 by x square into dx. So see the solution here. Integral of x square into 1 minus 1 by x square into dx. So take this x square inside, what happens? Integral of x square minus 1 into dx. x square into 1 is a x square minus 1 by x square will be cancelled, it will become minus 1. So that is equal to, you can separate the terms, integral of x square into dx minus integral of 1 into dx, integral of f of x minus g of x, integral of f of x minus integral of g of x. So that is equal to, what is the integral of, already you know the formula, what is the formula, you know that integral of x power n into dx, what is the formula, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. So here x square, what is that, x power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 minus integral of 1 is x plus c. So that is equal to x cube by 3 minus x plus c. See that question? See the question number 8. If you know the integral formulas and differentiation formulas, it is very easy topic, okay? So see the question number 8. See the question number 8. Integral of ax square plus bx plus c into dx. Integral of ax square plus bx plus c into dx. So see that one. So integral of ax square plus bx plus c into dx is equal to, first separate all the terms here students, integral of ax square into dx plus integral of bx into dx plus integral of c into dx. So that is equal to, a is a constant, take the out, integral of x square into dx plus b is a constant, take it out, b integral of x into dx plus c is a constant, take it out, c integral of 1 into dx. C is a constant, take it out, it will become c into integral of 1 into dx. So that is equal to a into, already just now I am given the formula, what is the integral of x power n? X power, integral of x power n is x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So here x power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus p into, what is the x, integral of x is, x power is 1, yes or no? So that meaning is x power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. X power n form, x power n is the 1. So x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c into integral of 1, integral of 1 is x, plus take the integral constant for all the functions, you have to take a one integral only, one integral constant. For all the, this one integral constant, for this one you can get the one integral constant, you will get one integral constant, c1, c2, c3. So all the c1 plus c2 plus c3 you will get, you will take a one integral constant, that is the c1, okay? Are you understanding that? So all the integral constant you will take the one integral constant, that is the c, okay? So that is equal to a into x cube by 3 here plus b x square by 2 plus cx plus c plus c. Okay, see the next question. See the question number 9. See the question number 9. So what is the question number 9 is? Integral of 2x square plus e power x into dx. Integral of 2x square e power x into dx. See the solution here. So what is that? Integral of 2x square plus e power x into dx. So that is equal to, So first apply the integration for each function. So integral of 2 into e, that is the integral of 2x square into dx, plus integral of e power x into dx. Apply the integration for each term here. So then you can take that is equal to 2 into integral of x square into dx plus integral of e power x into dx. So that is equal to 2 into, what is the x power n integration is? X power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So it will become x power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus integral of e power x. Integral of e power x is e power x only. So you will get a e power x plus c. So that implies 2 by 3 into x cube plus e power x plus c. See the next question. All these are 1 mark questions. See the next question. Question number 10. So integral of root x minus 1 by root x whole square into dx. All these questions are basic questions. You have to practice these questions. Why? Because in the next problems we will use the direct conditions. Okay. So here we are giving the detail. If you can practice this one, it is easy for the next questions. Okay. So see the next question. Integral of root x minus 1 by root x whole square into dx. Root x minus 1 by root x into dx whole square into dx. So see the solution of this question. Integral of root x minus 1 by root x whole square into dx. So what is this? This is a minus b whole square formula. So expand that. Integral of, first expand this value. Root x whole square a square plus b square minus 2ab, 2 into root x into 1 by root x into dx. So that is equal to integral of root and the square will be cancelled, it will become x minus 1 by x minus root x will be cancelled, it will become the 2 into dx. So integral of x is, what is that integral of x is? The integral of x is nothing but, we can separate the terms once again, that is equal to integral of x into dx minus integral of 1 by x into dx minus integral of 2 into dx. So that implies integral of x is nothing but x square by 2 minus integral of 1 by x log mod x. Integral of 1 by x into dx value is log of mod x minus 2 is a constant. Integral of any constant, it will become the x. So it will become the 2x plus c. See that question? Root x minus 1 by root x whole square, that is the a square plus b square minus 2ab. Root x and 1 by root x will be cancelled. So x minus 1 by x minus 2. Integral of x is x square by 2. 1 by x integration is a log of mod x. Integral of 2 is a constant, you can take it out. Integral of 2 into 1. 2 into integral of 1, it will become 2x. Okay, plus c. See the question number 12. So see the, what is the question number 12 is? See the question number 12. Integral of x cube plus 5x square minus 4 by x square into dx. Integral of x cube plus 5x square minus 4 by x square into dx. See students, so what is the solution of this question is? Integral of x cube plus 5x square minus 4 by x square into dx. So these type of questions, first separate the terms. So what is that one is? X cube by x square plus 5x square by x square minus 4 by x square into dx. First separate the terms, then integral of x into dx plus, here x square will be cancelled, 5 into integral of 1 into dx minus 4 into integral of 1 by x square, you can written as minus 2 into dx, x power minus 2. Take into the numerator, that will become x power minus 2. So integral of x power n formula, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So here x power is 1. So it will become 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 plus 5 into integral of constant, it will become the x, minus 4 into x power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 plus c, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So that is equal to x square by 2 plus 5x minus 4 into x power minus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 is a minus 1 plus c. So that is x square by 2 plus 5x minus of minus, it will become the plus 4, x power minus 1 is nothing but 1 by x. So it will become 4 by x plus c. Okay students, see that question? Question number 12. So what is the question number 12 is? Integral of x cube plus 3x plus 4 by root x into dx. Integral of x cube plus 3x plus 4 by root x into dx. So see this question. So similar model is there, but in the denominator it is x square, it is easy, but here we are getting that root x. So see that question. Integral of x cube plus 3x plus 4 by root x into dx. So what we will do that one, we will separate the terms first, okay. So integral of x cube by root x plus 3x by root x plus 4 by root x into dx. So what is the meaning is here, see students, what is the root x? Root x is nothing but, what is the meaning of root x? Root x is nothing but 1 by 2. Yes or no? So what is the meaning of 1 by root x? 1 by root x meaning is x power minus 1 by 2. Yes or no? Yes or no? So what happens here? What happens here? See that carefully. That is equal to integral of x cube by root x, meaning is x power 3 minus 1 by 2. X power 3 by x power 1 by 2. It will become x power 3 minus 1 by 2. Why? Because x power m by x power n. It will become x power m minus n. Or understand that? So here 1 by root x. So 1 by root x is nothing but x power minus 1 by 2. So if you can multiply x cube into x power minus 1 by 2, it will become x power 3 minus 1 by 2. Plus into dx, you can take the function, plus integral of, this is, you can take the 3 out, 3 into integral of x power 1, already 1 is there. If you can take the minus 1 by 2 here, it will become minus 1 by 2 into dx. Plus, so 4 into integral of 1 by root x into dx. So that implies that is equal to integral of, take the LCM, x power 6 minus 1, that is a 5 by 2 into dx, plus 3 into x power 1 minus 1 by 2 is nothing but a 1 by 2 into dx, plus 4 into integral of 1 by root x into dx. So what is the formula? X power n formula is x power 5 by 2 plus 1 by 5 by 2 plus 1. x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus 3 into x power 1 by 2, that is also x power 1 by 2 plus 1 by 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 4 into, I am already given one formula, integral of 1 by root x. Integral of 1 by root x is nothing but 2 root x plus c. See that I am already given the formula. Integral of 1 by root x is 2 root x plus c. So see that one, simplify the terms here. What you will get that x power 5 by 2 plus 1. 5 by 2 plus 1 is, take the LCM, 5 plus 2 by 2, that is the 7 by 2. So it will become 7 by 2 by 7 by 2 plus 3 into x power 1 by 2 plus 1. 1 by 2 plus 1, take the LCM, 1 plus 2 by 2, that is the 3 by 2. So that meaning is x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 plus 8 root x plus c. So here 3 will be cancelled and take the 7 by 2 to the numerator. It will become 2 by 7 into x power 7 by 2 plus this 2 take into the numerator. It will become 2 into x power 3 by 2 plus 8 root x plus c. Okay, so see these questions and write down the notes and practice the examples before this exercise. Okay, so see that question, students.